Prime Minister tours major infrastructure projects and calls for more large investment projects to benefit ordinary Jamaicans. I'm Simone Wolf and you're watching Jamaica House Weekly. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced an additional $70 million of investment earmarked for the upgrading and modernization of the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. He made the disclosure while touring the project on Saturday. The work, set to begin in June, will involve expansion of the check-in hall, outbound security, the East Concourse, an air-sea lounge, landside roadworks, and a car park. A mobile gas station will service the airport.
This increases the capability of the Sangster International Airport. It means that we can now get larger aircraft with more passengers, can take more cargo, but the real benefit is that we are now open to other destinations which are further away from Jamaica, which increases our possibilities for tourism. Mr. Holness gave the update as he toured the ongoing runway extension and civil infrastructure project also being undertaken at a cost of $70 million. This is a massive investment in Jamaica's travel infrastructure. The investment involves $70 million of infrastructure work on the runway itself and on the supporting civil infrastructure for the runway. This phase of the work, which is about 85% complete, includes relocation of roads, lengthening the runway by 400 meters, and the installation of new underground utilities to protect the shoreline. And still in the West, Prime Minister Holness toured works currently underway at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. The government has recommitted to increasing the budget for restoration work to $14.1 billion. $5 billion was originally programmed for the rehabilitation work, which commenced in 2019 and is being executed in multiple phases. Mr. Holness indicates that there are several issues that only became apparent as the project progressed. When you actually now start to strip the building and you begin to see all the cracks, all the concrete that is crumbling, all the steel that is rotting, all the issues. What you initially budget may not be what is the final cost. And that obviously was the case here, both in terms of the resources and in terms of the time. The Prime Minister says the hospital's rehabilitation required further specialized skills and talents which have been brought in to complete the reconstruction process that has entered Phase 3. This aspect entails internal works relating to constructing the operating theatres, offices, wards, sockets, medical oxygen installation, piping and electrical features, among others. The completion date for Cornwall Regional Hospital's rehabilitation is March 2025. Meanwhile, work continues on the construction of the Western Children and Adolescent Hospital being built on the compound of the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Prime Minister Holness also toured the site this weekend. It will offer a wide range of services, and it will certainly improve the quality of life of our young people, our children and adolescents, certainly in terms of medical care and attention. The Prime Minister says this new facility could spark a new health industry for children and adolescents from around the region coming to access specialist health care in Jamaica. And finally, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has hailed Red Stripe's $2 billion Sellers expansion project for beer production as a symbol of business confidence in Jamaica. Mr. Holness, who was on hand for the project's launch, describes it as a good indicator that Jamaica is doing well despite some economic hardships. You, as an international company, that you have options all over, that you continue to place your money in the factory, which is right here on Jamaican soil, to produce this great beer. It is a powerful symbol of confidence in Jamaica. And I'm here to endorse that and to continue to encourage you to make investments in brand Jamaica.
The expansion will increase the storage capacity at Red Stripe to 1 million hectoliters of beer per year. The Prime Minister says the next step is to find a way to make this and other massive investments be of economic benefit to ordinary Jamaicans. And this is where we close out Jamaica House Weekly. We'll be back next week with more stories coming out of the office of the Prime Minister.